Welcome back to Sunless Sea, where we're going to go for our next run. Let's actually have a look at the map. So we did this last time, so I believe we're going to attempt a south sweep, is what my plan is at least. Got a couple hundred sigils or whatever. Actually, we have a lot of fuel. I think there's a few discoveries we can make by going into the bay. Or at least one, I thought. Yeah, we got one. That gave us 2 fragments. 50 fragments for the Echo Bazaar. Very mysterious. Anything up there? Alright. Gained our fragments. 85 left to go. Something awaits you in port. I wonder if that's what I was having some trouble last time figuring out how do I initiate a new day in London. Maybe I have to go in with the bell or the lamp. Oh. Halt. Can we one-shot him? No, he's a 2. Oh, we're gonna take the damage. Dissect. 70% chance to gain. That's better now. We don't need supplies. Succeeded. Gain fragments. You set to work with your knives and acids. It is an undistinguished adolescent specimen, a megalops, and one of the deep-sea crab species, but its eyes, normally vestigial in these troglodytic beasts, are large and rather beautiful. The golden glow is almost gone now, although sparks leap now and then to your knife. Mutton Island. Sounds a lot like Shepherd Island. Maybe this one will have some sheep. Oh, more discoveries. Fires on the hillside. Once this simple fishing village was part of the London suburbs, before London fell and the waters rushed in. Smoke spirals from cottage chimneys. A lonely hill rises behind town. Drinks at the Cock and Magpie. Explore the shore. Chat to fishermen. Midnight ceremony. Very low chance of success. This is a mascot, 1 variety of officer. Pick up a wretched Mog. 3 supplies. Unless they've got some good stats. I've already got a rat of some sort. Explore the shore, wander a little way. Drinks. Well, we've got to explore the shore. You need at least 4 crew. Are the crew gonna die? Wander a little way along the shore from the dock. As you prepare to go ashore, your first officer salutes. Captain! 4 of the crew intend to perform a concert on the Z-shore. You and I are both invited to attend. Perform. Oh, I have a 100% chance of succeeding. In happier times, you'd practice the recorder in the parlor of the rectory. You still have it somewhere. You could join in. Let's do it. Perform. Oh. All of you together, there on the doorstep of the deep, making your uncertain way through recent Mahogany Hall favorites. It's a little bubble of cheery London light. There in the teeth of the night, you catch your cook's eye and grin. Succeeded. You have 1 memory of lost terror. That's pretty good. And we have terror to get away, but it's probably not worth it to spend the echoes. Let's chop the fisherman. Looks like 1 echo. Pirates plying the waves, smugglers at their work, Conite ships putting in to resupply. Nothing dramatic, but enough of interest to the Admiralty. Buy supplies. When unlocked one other day, time is passing on an island. You have this. Let's just see what happens. Only got a little bit off. The trees underneath are scraggly and wretched, scraping a living with synthesis, but the apples of Mutton Island are tart and powerful. Perfect for cider. Cider. This stuff is stronger than it looks. You stretch out in your seat, stare through the leaded window at your safely moored ship, and find yourself whistling. The landlord gives you a friendly grin and goes back to whetting his cleaver. I've only lost 1 terror. That's a very expensive way to bring down terror. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. But I'm okay with it. I did my full power, which can blow up your engine. Oh. Not again. Let's see if we can take him on. Yeah, I would need to get an extra 9 damage. Yeah, that's the better one for now, and succeeded again. But I suppose I could just stock up until I fill my cargo hold. Anything discoverable? That looks discoverable, whatever that is. Looks like it could be part of London, maybe. Oh, I'm gonna take damage if I keep this up. Oh, the second one. Maybe. Alright, we're good. Yeah, let's just go for supplies. Oh, we eat it. Okay. Yeah, he won't have the time. Oh, sneaky. Okay, let him get close. Wait for it. So we can use less fuel. Yeah, we just take our hunger down, so we might as well dissect. Just continue to follow the coastline. Here we have something. The Cumaean Canal. Cumaean Canal, I believe. Evertine Gates. Looks kind of like a lock canal to me. With the gates, you know. Here the dark waters run down from the surface, from a brighter sea. The main canal staging area. The canal ascends through locks and gates and shadowed turns to the sunlight of the surface. Assist the Gallivant in an enterprise of dubious legality. A riddle. There are 10 individuals in a room, one of whom is an ancient tyrant. How can you distinguish him? Answer. Burglarize a private library for a picture of him beforehand. It seems we cannot travel to the surface unless we have a shit ton of fuel. Let's listen for the gossip. Sorry, a card game ends badly when one surface sailor knifes another for all the usual reasons. The other players scramble for the coins that spill from her pockets, but you snatch up a scrap of paper they overlook. Curious markings, dates, times, code names. Spies work? A move in the great game. Let's assist the guy. As dinner bells sound throughout the port, you carry a ladder to one of the long-moored half-legal ship hostels. You prop the ladder to the porthole of what the Gallivant assures you is the cabin of a French diplomat. He ascends swiftly, leaving you to carry the ladder away. Half an hour later, the Gallivant is back on your deck. He polishes his ruby cuffs. I have seen the face of eternity printed in ink. It was a terrible face. You visit here. Now we have to get the Iron and Misery co-funging station, if we can find it. Oh, port report. Cool. The gates open and shut. The locks remain free from sabotage. If anywhere besides London is safe, in all the undersea is here. The surface nations have an interest in keeping the way open. Yeah, so perhaps we can one day go to the surface. If we have a shit ton. Only 2 supplies though, but 22 fuel. Let's just do that to be safe. Yeah, so we've been a little target poor down here, so hopefully we have a few things to get. But we're going to start with the coastline and then loop back in the open sea a bit. Is that anything discoverable over here? Yes. No, that's the group. The arch, that's worth 50 fragments. And so it looks like the lock continues this way. Use the Z-Bat for whatever that's supposed to be for. Oh, Iron Republic is within distance. Sizzling vapors rise from the sea. Time slips sideways. A coil of rope has stung a stoker. Well, we are under the hand of the Iron Republic. Blue lightning crawls up the funnel. Something's dancing. The cry goes up. Okay, we have a fairly powerful one that we want no part of. Cudgel Bluff, the Iron Republic, so yeah, go away. Though we could probably take him, maybe. Hell's client state, be wary. The laws are not the laws of man or nature. Factory engines roar like false lions. It's port report. Where can we get it? Port report. It won't be entirely straightforward. The streets won't lie straight, and the ink freezes whenever you look away from the inkwell. To record the Republic's events, it's like trying to sing wax or believe water. You do what you can. The third paragraph buds eyes. The date is fundamentally wrong. The full stops bite. You do what you can. You now have won a port report, Iron Republic. You've gained a page. Parliament of Flies is open for business. You've gained a tale of terror and a memory of distant shores. Gauge an officer. Irrepressible cannoneer. Captain, are you looking for a gunner? I'm looking for a ship. Here are my references. Here are more references. Here's my design for a whistling shell. Here's my colleague. He'll stay on shore. Here's my hand. Will you take it? 20 Echo. That's pretty cheap. Chief Engineer. 20 Echo. That's pretty good. Oh, this is interesting. Room for improvement. There's always room for improvement. Wait, let me make notes. Paper. Appoint your new officer by dragging them from the officers tab to his slot at the top of the screen. Do this in port, not at Z, or you may unsettle your crew. Oh, this mascot. 3 mirror, 2 page, 1 heart. Easy. Boom. Alright, we're doing good. Parliament flies the Market of Hungers with its spires and sigils is a parody of the bazaar. Today flies fill its arcades buzz. Okay, you gain terror and a fragment. And now I can so now I can visit the shops. And I can buy ultra cheap fuel. So I should just stock up, really. As long as I can fill it in the hold. I'll leave like 60 to spend in case I need to. And nothing else. I don't know where to sell that, so that's not useful at this time. Alright. Yeah, so we're set up for quite a long trip if we need to. Yeah, though at this point I'm still wanna... Oh, that looks nasty. Oh, that's very nasty. Just follow the shore. Not get murdered. Yeah, so food's more likely to become an issue. So first officer, a cook, and a surgeon are top of our list of must-have officers. Corky Bay. Nope, that doesn't look good. Similarly powerful to the other kind of frigate level ships. Oh, there's something interesting. Oh no, that's even worse. They're unsure about us. Okay, it looks like we may be at the bottom of the map. Oh, never mind. It did a weird thing with the, oh my, the Dawn machine. The sun, the sun, the sun! There's a gap down there, so maybe you can sneak behind there and do something. Yeah, maybe. I'm not willing to risk it at this point, though. So we still had like the crystal thing up here, which isn't even on the map so far. Oh no, don't come after me, man. Don't come after me. You don't need to bother with me. Oh, come on. Okay, at least I'm faster. I'm getting like so off course. Okay, we got an island, so we can duck behind it. Oh, there's probably what I'm trying to get to. What's coming after me? Ah. Okay. Zillow's town. The Grand Geode. Also, oh, I have officer points that I need to spend. A distant song like a mirage. A naval base with the Royal Navy's emblems, curiously amended. Emblems curiously amended. Efficient, bright-eyed women and men work briskly everywhere you look. They are singing hymns with unfamiliar words. Hard-faced Royal Marines watch you carefully, barring entry to the geode's heart. A plaque by the docks has been defaced with orange paint, but you can still make out the original inscription, Station V, Adjunct. Asked to speak to someone in authority. Compile a port report. Does the Admiralty know, or want to know, the Marines are watching? Someone with authority. The Commodore may be able to give you a few minutes. The Commodore shakes your hand warmly. He's a handsome, open-faced fellow in an immaculate Navy uniform. His office is equally handsome. It overlooks the glittering interior crystal cliff. It must be well lit as any study in the neath. He deflects questions about the purpose of the installation. Classified, you know, but smilingly offers you tea, biscuits, and mineralogical antidotes. The biscuits are good, but the antidotes rather blend into the next. You find yourself nodding, and then jerk suddenly awake. The Commodore is smiling. Your cup is empty. You feel well. Very well. A little euphoric even. Come back soon, he says softly. I've lost terror, gained memory. Oh, I have one memories of sunstroke. Sunstroke, you've spoken to the Commodore in the Grand Geode, but the memory's a little hazy. Menaces, yearning, the light. Engage an officer. A first officer increases mirrors and pages. Oh, how much? Just as long as you have one sunstroke. A dark spectacled woman marches up to you. In some haste, Captain, take me with you. I am no longer welcome here, and I will show you where we need to go. Sure. Welcome aboard. Here I am. A ship, I suppose, is both always here and never there, because there becomes here. So we have the exile. So now we have, I want to look at my stat scope when I place her. Mirrors and pages. Alright, cool. So still need a cook and a surgeon. No shops available. Or any other options. So let's get out of there. And I'm on the same path as just basically head north along the other edge. And we've got plenty of fuel at least to make things happen. Castle Clare. Is this dockable? It almost looks like a circular thing there. I guess it's not. Another island. Or just a deep area. Oh. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, is he coming for me? He better not. Oh. That's right. Got some bats. Oh. Lively looking place. Oh, it's got a pirate frigate 90. We might Mangrove College. We might be able to fight that guy if we wanted to. Not a good idea, but it's an idea. The wise and the wicked seek sanctuary here, where the fruits are plenty and the woods wild. Steaming sprawling parasynthetic vegetation in a village. Barely a village. Hold walls, roofs in disrepair, stilts leaning dangerously. It looks to have been assembled by drunks in a hurry. Dock carefully. An engineer. Do I need an engineer? Oh. Cook, a surgeon. Not heavy on my list. Maybe daughter is an engineer who increases Vale's iron and engine power. Not caring too much. The Mangrove College is named for its scholars and philosophers. They have long abandoned civilized comforts for the life of the moment. Sometimes they want those civilized comforts back. Alright, let's pick up a passenger. This could make us some money. A checkered character. The principals, Port Cecil, black and white and silver. Please, take me there. Sooner, later, it doesn't matter. I know how complex the moves can be. Gather supplies. Is there a port report? Compile a port report. Probably should have read that. Beach coming, ships come and go. What might they have flung overboard? Beachcombing. Take a stroll. Perhaps the sea has brought driftwood, something glittering. Glob of glue, that's more like food. It's like glinting. Fragments. But there's a message in the bottle, a page from a journal. The writer has described a debauched afternoon in thrilling detail. Who threw this in the Z? Was it some botched attempt at blackmail, or a love affair gone sour? No shops to speak of. Well, she's free. Can I come aboard? Sure, let's just take her. If anyone comes looking for me, well, I'm not accepting callers. Can I trust you to pass that on? I don't want them distracting me from my duties. And you have a maybe's daughter. Let's look at the officers. 6 veils, 1 veil, or 6 veil iron and engine power. Easy. Pathetic. The cannoneer. Let's speak to our cannoneer. Can we upgrade him? 6 secrets. Is that what I need? Increases damage. Ooh. I could use that. Hull 10. Okay, so it's going to cost me hull, potentially. Secret. Two, 3. Okay, now we lost 10 hull, but we gained 2. That captain is going to cause explosions, although, now that you mention it. Okay, so now we've upped that. Yeah, so that was productive. Oop. Yeah, so let's just keep up the same old plan. And apparently we're a tiny bit faster with the new engineer. I can almost feel it. Yeah, we're past the red line, so this is probably a slightly higher area. Let's just be ready to flee. What do we have here? Oh, something. Oh, that's a crack pirate frigate. That's not desirable. Yeah, so he doesn't quite know where we are. He's got the mystery. So now he's turning to chase. He's a little confused. Alright, but I think we're through. It looks like this is the main section. Oh, come on, man. Bondvardus pillar. He's gonna just crash into the rock. We got a lighthouse. Oh, this looks important. Gators mourn. I think one of our people is trying to get here. Or maybe the tomb colonists wanted us to search the place. Alright. Step carefully. The Morn is a stalagmite, vast as a crag, and its foot has no safe harbors. The Corsair's citadel nestles halfway up. An intricate system of winches takes the strain, and your ship rises slowly from the sea. Her hull creaks in protest. Grizzled sailors groan and cling to stanchions. Higher, higher. Now the undersea shimmers like glass below. Children clambering in crevice cheer and wave alarmingly. The winch motor slows, and you hang in a cradle next to a red-bowed pirate cutter. An evening at the arrogant limpet, a very chancy challenge. Drinking down at the dock cradle is a good place for your crew to find companionship and let off steam, but all the gators mourns of Freeport, the Corsairs prefer their own and look absence at respectable Londoners. Explore. We need a port report. Overhear rumors of a pirate poet. Oh, this looks bad. So we need big-time veils. Let's lead the pirate poet. Lies, nonsense, glimmers. Some say she's a clayman who freed herself from the power of verse. Possible. Others insist she's the personal muse of the king with the 100 hearts. Unlikely. One claims she sails on a living ship made of the still screaming skulls of her victims. More sober voices mutter that no, it's just an Lucas-class vessel. What are the truths? Few have fought her and survived to tell the tale. Only the bravest of captains risk the lonely parts of the sea, where her flag is said to fly. And let's explore the Mourne. There's a surprising quantity of actual landscape on the Mourne. It's vertical, admittedly, but once you find the best paths and urchin roads, you can traverse as you would a rocky moor, with the additional throatful of lurching terror. Who'll try, who'll buy? A street vendor turns skewers on the grill. The mixed scents are nothing like anything sold in London. Try the grilled troglodyte prawns. Try the shredded jellyfish. 60% chance. Something mysterious. Just gonna fail. Let's go for this one. Jellyfish, the food of queens. Traces of its venom still remain, just enough to make your tongue tingle and alter your consciousness a touch. Your pulse accelerates, and odd thoughts sparkle in the forefront of your mind. Lost hunger, lost terror, gained fragments, and succeeded a hearts challenge. Huzzah! Another afternoon at the errant limpet. Drinking down with the dark-tails is a good place for the crew to find companion. See, before this was risky. I've gained terror. The conversation quiets as the drinkers look round. You've been here too long, and you're attracting the wrong kind of attention. Okay. Overhear the rumors, which I already did. Gather intelligence, not happening. And we have supplies, for the most part. Or at least I'm going to risk not buying supplies for now. I'm not going to fully explore that because I want to get back here. Actually, I could do Abbey Rock, Shepherd Isle. I could do like that kind of loop, it looks like. Just head direct initially. Oh. Yeah, we could have taken them if we wanted to. Yeah, this might be new. Unless it's part of Abbey Rock. No, it looks like it is. Or maybe. And let's see, we don't need that. Get our port report. Nothing happening. This wasn't very worthwhile. Let's watch the Covenant. Like huge and deadly herons, the sisters stalk along the very tops of the walls. You watch through a spyglass as they leap and whirl, slashing at each other with a variety of frightening weapons. And God, one of them just turned a somersault. That's all for now. And we shall move on. Let's go Shepherd, Hunter, and back to London. Is there... Though I'll loop around the top of the island so we get a little exploration done. I wonder why they eat there instead of there or there anywhere else. Get our port report. Surface rolling a porridge pot, up with the roar of steam, the flash of fire, 3 widows swim in tentacles, and then we saw His Highness. There's rather a lot of this material. Oh, the sigil-ridden, he's a first officer. Mirrors pages. I have a pretty competent first officer. Do I really want to pay this guy 50 echoes? That's too much of a risk in my mind. Let's do this fight. Alright. That's right. Oh, we've got him. One more hit. And we'll just one-shot, or no damage him. Very nice. Loot and scuttle. Find a cache of curiosities. A stout crate, the source of the sustenance, the fundamental element of cargo. Just one fuel. Not too bad. Okay, so that got discovered. I'll loop a little bit. Baked breeze rises, a scent of stone out of some distant desert. You are close to the salt lions. I was close before, but I didn't find them. Oh, due north. Or part of it. It's a north side dock. Discovered the salt lions. Okay, there's more than one. Seal Port. That's where we shall go. There are vast sorrow in the empty eyes, 2 basalt beasts, cathedral-sized. They frown eternally at each other across the black waves. The north one carries an encampment. Creeping human figures eat away at its features like rot. Picking. There's a supply dock below. You can visit the unmakers, carry Sphinx stone. You will need a deposit and 20 units of spare cargo space. 200 echoes. Okay, that's interesting. Salt rights. The face of the northern Sphinx is all about gone. Lost faces of salt, they say. You are drawn there. To what end? The salt's voice is distant. Let's compile the port report. Record the activities of the unmaker, such as they are. Rite of stone and silence. The salt's rights. You are not yet defiant. I'm not sure what this will do. Unlocked when the gods of the Z. The salt's attention is unknown. You are not yet defiant. No extraordinary... So you'll probably get an extraordinary implication by doing this. Let's give it a shot. Dive from the Sphinx's face, down a clear arc into the Z's chilly darkness. Float there in the quiet until your lungs are bursting, until light blooms behind your eyes. Rise gasping to the prickle of false stars, the shocked faces of your crew. You've brought something with you. Gain terror, attention quality is gone, and you have an extraordinary implication. Does it say what it is? How such a thing? Who but you could understand what it means? Alright, we're good here. Well, at this rate, we might as well hit Vanderbite and Hunter's Keep. should make a fairly hefty profit. Oh. Oh, we can take that on. Oh, we got him. You're not gonna lose in a turning battle. This is actually a tough one. This has way more health than usual. You'll not get away. Oh, he got me. Lead him. I think 2 more hits. All right. You've defeated an Alucas-class vessel, crippled, broken, and already feeding the Z's endless hunger. Little remains of the ship but scraps of sinking cargo and a few buoyant parts of its splintered carcass. Investigate the wreckage or leave the wreckage. Let's investigate the wreckage. You will have to be quick to salvage anything. Captain, quick, over here, port side. The legendary clay woman Corsair. She clings tight to the last few scraps of floating debris, defeated but defiant. You can rescue or salvage the cargo. Z may show mercy, you will not. Let's throw a rope and claim the bounty. It takes 3 crewmen to pull the pirate poet from the Z's clutches, while others mutter about bringing an unfinished man, an unfinished woman, aboard ship. She just smirks. She carries little on her but the verses of poetry tattooed over every visible inch, and an old sword almost as chipped as she is. Fortunately, her salvaged possessions also include a jangling money purse on her belt, fat and ready to pay the traditional freedom price of her current bounty. As much as the crew could subdue her, all are relieved once she is aboard a lifeboat, rowing away through the darkness toward Gator's Morn. 400 echoes. Very nice. Well worth it. Versus, you know, a few supplies that I probably would have gotten otherwise. Yeah, I'm going to have to buy supplies in Vanderbite, even if they're expensive. Soft wind, impossible scent of pine. No, I can't outrun a bat swarm. Let's go full reverse. Yeah. 4 more damage. Another bat swarm. And I will be able to one-shot them, which would make them less of an issue. Let's eat them, because I could use those supplies. I follow them over here somewhere. Bat swarm. Unless they ran away. Nope, I'm in port. It's too late. You can't get me. Oh, can I go to the chef? I can recruit him. Oh, I can actually afford to recruit the chef. 3, okay. 60% chance, 50% chance, strange catch. I don't have that. 5 terror. Let's see how it goes for 60 echoes. The food here is exceptional. Okay. A meal which defies description. The bandaged Posnir, owner of the Vengeance of Jonah, has identified 7 flavors which are pleasant, 7 which are unpleasant, and 7 which are neither. The flavors of this meal are chiefly of the first kind. You are fortunate. Lost hunger, terror, Great. I'm looking to hire him. His long wish to travel, but you will need to outfit the galley to his acting standards. Let's do it. I now have him. Ah, my captain, the things we will catch, that we will consume, that we will experience. We will discover the seventh sensation, you and I, the taste that one tastes with your heart. You there, sailor, careful with the brazing Elmbeck. It's worth more than your wretched soul. Alright, so what? We get 6 hearts in 3 pages. Yeah, these early hires are just good upgrades. Gather our gossip, I suppose. That'll be our port report. And I guess we explore. Why not? Oh. The Carmine Chapel. A little chapel stands alone. You poke your head through the door. The walls are deep red, just this side of scarlet. A ruby-tinted window at the back glows with steady light. An electric lamp behind the glass? Rare and expensive, but this is no gaslight. No one is here, and yet you have the sensation that only a moment ago someone must have been. Search the place. Leave. Make an offering. Make an offering with half familiar rites. Search the place. And hungered. There is an altar. A black of basalt. There are pews, a pulpit. No Bibles, no hymn books. The stained glass window is the red of Crescent. An inscription on the lintel of the door reads, "For I was an hungered, and ye gave me meat. That is all. Your crew are eager to leave. Gain terror. Succeeded. Gain fragments." I have no reason to see the curator. I should buy a couple supplies on my way out. Oh no. I don't know. Can I outrun them? Maybe. I feel like they're gaining on me. Oh, they veered off. Good. I'm there. Okay, let's go in here. Let's map out the coast. Send out the Z-Bat. No islands within range. I think discover. Doesn't seem so. Harper's Ferry. Some sort of waste somewhere? Over here down, maybe? Over there. Low Barnet. It seems... I'm gonna skip Hunter's Keep. Head straight for London. Yeah, I spend a lot on that chef, so I'm not gonna be able to do any upgrades probably, but maybe. I've got a few port reports to deal with. Yeah, we just need a surgeon. Blue lightning caused leisurely by the funnel. Oh, that's just the same thing from before. Returning to London, the lights of London welcome you home. This storylet only appears when you've been at sea for a little while. Collect messages from the harbor master, a breath of relief. Let's collect messages from the harbor master. All the clatter and song of the dockside. It soothes the soul. Are there messages for you? Oh, there is. Something has changed in the Neath. Someone wants to sign on. That's all for now. You have another day, a free evening. The Rose Market bustles. who will be there today. Yeah, so let's go to the Admiral first. And if we have anything special, we have moves in the great game for 30 echoes. He has you repeat it all twice. He doesn't take notes. It's a little beyond me, he tells you, but I have a friend in the palace who will be interested. Very interested. Thank you. Your fee. So 30 echoes. And we'll just do our regular reports. This is blank. Yes, both sides. No, I assure you, no. I know these things happen in the Republic. Consider this an ex gratia payment to cover your costs. Oh my. Gain fuel. Mangrove College. Oh yes, the muddy philosophers do tell. 50 echo, that's a good one. The Grand Geode. Well, we're well informed on that topic, but since you're here, perhaps you may as well let us know your own impressions were. The Admiralty official takes notes scrupulously, but with an expression of mild terror, like a novice vivisector wincing with a scalpel. The rest of the office studiously busy themselves with other tasks. Alright. Salt Lions. Quaker. And let's see, did I miss anything here? No. Oh, a specialist surgeon. That's exactly what I need. Let's make sure I'm maxed up my money first. Give you memories for no more 10 echoes. How many do I have? Plenty to give. Ooh, an extraordinary implication. Oh, 250 echo. I will place it with the others. One day I will have enough. 250 echo, and my favor has increased. So now, whatever's going on with the surgeon, I should be able to afford her if I have to pay. I do gotta pay. Only 30 echoes, though. She is studying at a respectable boarding house near the docks, and has made it known that she is available for work. I specialize in amputations. It's easy to acquire unwanted appendages at Z. Her talents could be well employed on your vessel. The heir is a doctor who increases hearts and iron. Let's do it. It's cheap. She comes with a bag full of knives and her own personal sharpening stone. Don't touch these. Don't let anyone else touch them. And then we'll appoint her. And a doctor aboard, +1, hearts and iron. Wonderful. Yeah, so now our stats are half decent. Now, where's the knife guy? Saw him for a second. Yeah, we need to do some, this is locked. Gain. Where's the docks, though? Yeah, I guess either go to dry docks first, then we can go to the Admiralty Yards. For 25 echoes, get a full repair. Great. Do another day. Romance. This will reduce terror. You might run into trouble or romance. Visit the Rose Market. Bustles. Perhaps you can find a buyer of some curiosities you found. What are they selling? Unread logs. Extraordinary implications. Escort some acquaintances to the Rose Market. This will usher in a new day at the Rose Market. Perhaps new buyers. Nah. Do we need to cruise? Guess we can cruise. Straightforward night out. You wake in the back room of Gatson's lamprey, head pounded. You had something to drink. But beyond that, it's a little hazy. Your knuckles are bloody. Your blood, you think, and your shirt bloody likewise. Probably not yours, unless your blood is slick and greenish. You've had better nights out. A difficult brew, Gaston says, pneumatically. You are unlucky, but I've lost 3 terror. And I have recent news. Yeah, the new recruit has gone away. I can just rest. Got 400 to work with still. Yeah, that's I've got some room that I might gain officers or gain crew. You know, for 5,000 ultra engine power. Weapons that are halfway decent. Our naval man. This is lamps. Yeah, they're all quite expensive stuff. But I think for about 4 more damage, I would be... If I can do a deck weapon. Forward, aft, forward, forward, deck. I have one of these. 881. This is forward, deck, so this would be 4 more damage, so this would actually be a decent upgrade. So let's get the reproach. Oh, I can 14 to 18, well, 17 to 23. Okay. And then we simply go back and sell it for 10. And now that's oh, they have 12 fuel? Oh, my fuel hasn't appeared yet. Never mind. I need to buy. So that should be good for supplies. Don't have enough to do much else. So unless I can lodge for a bit, which will cost me 10 echoes. I'll give it a go. 1 terror only. Restful night. For whatever good that does me. Alright, so that's that for that. So we will do another trip in the next episode. So catch y'all then.